In every state where a kidnapping takes place, the foundation for the complaint should start with that governor.
You know, when people are mumu, they are mumu. You know this mumu.
And it's over 50 days, if I'm not mistaken, those children are still in captivity. Is it that they are forgotten? Is there anything that can be done? Because they are suffering there.
If we hear one person has been killed, then we'll have to use the other measures available.
Somebody was beheaded, though.
Yes. So that incident that has happened.
It can make you, if you just even know what mumulity is a mumulity. You understand mumulity? You say,
Peter Obi went to a construction site. And
the presidential candidate of the NDC, Mr. Peter Obi, was interviewed recently where he stated that Governor Seyi Makinde told him that Mr. President did not and has still not called him regarding...
So when people, try to be funny in the name of opposition, it's laughable.
Through the Nancy people I know at the airport, they will not greet me because they are fearing that if they greet me,
they become targets of the government.
Thank you. And
first of all, let me just first of all, I don't know how I will value any statement made by Peter Obi.
Hello guys, welcome back to Chaka Film. Yesterday I made a video where I said that Peter Obi is shaking the ground and APC and the cronies surrounding Tinubu government are running to try and defend themselves. The video I'm about to play for you guys is a clear example of what I was saying. So not even up to 24 hours that Peter Obi had an interview with Wike has run to go and do his own interview or press conference with his own paid media house so that they can ask him a soft question, or maybe they already prepared the question for him to see. So now, in this particular question, it was asked, is it true that the Tinubu or the Tinubu government or Tinubu himself hasn't called a Makinde even after the kidnapping of those children in Oyo State? And this is how Wike responds to that question. So now let's watch it and we'll come back. But before we go, guys, please, if you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, click on the bell icon so that whenever I drop any latest update, you will be notified. Thank you very much.
The presidential candidate of the NDC, Mr. Peter Obi, was interviewed recently where he stated that Governor Seyi Makinde told him that Mr. President did not and has still not called him regarding the Orire abduction of pupils and students. Okay. In the spirit of inclusive governance, Minister, regardless of party affiliation, do you think the President should have at least called the governor, even though we know he had sent some delegates to the state?
Okay, let me ask you one. First of all, let me just first of all, I don't know how I will value any statement made by Peter Obi. I don't. Why? Because you have not shown a man who's consistent, and I'm coming to that. I've not seen that. Everything for him is politics. I'm not in a position to confirm, but I do know if President did not call Seyi, who's the governor, did Seyi call the head of the government? That is what has happened in my state. If he called him, they spoke. What is the problem? They may have found that the president did not come, but you call president. If something happens in my state now, it is for me to call Mr. President. First, this is the problem, sir. That's how it is done. I mean, you can't turn it the other way around. For whatever reason it takes.
Is that
in terms of, yes. Because you are the head you are the chief security officer of that area. If something has happened in your state, it's for you to take and make a call to put a call to Mr. President. Mr. President, this is what has just happened in my state. Another thing that's important. Did Mr. President take concern about it? Did he do anything about it? Let us not be playing politics in everything. Peter Obi thinks that he's not the messenger Seyi told him. So he's telling the world that it was Seyi told him. There are so many things that Seyi may not have told him. But why do you play politics in that? What do you think you will achieve by saying that? So if Mr. President calls him, then the problem has been solved. What is more important is Mr. President concerned? Has he taken step to making sure that what happened, our children are being rescued, or sanity is being brought? It's not about who called who did not call who. Look at petty things you want to take it to make, if at all it is correct. For me now, if I have a problem in FCT, Mr. President may know, but it's my responsibility to call Mr. President, sir, we have this problem. He may know through intelligence report, but protocol demands that I should call Mr. President. Assuming he calls him that he had a social thing happen, he said, no, not like that in my state. What happens? It is your responsibility as a state governor to put a court through to the office of Mr. President. And then Mr. President will not say, yes, I have had it. I got that intelligence. No problem, I'll get back to you. All you need to do to set up the machinery, like he did, by sending powerful government delegation to go to the place. So we should not every time trivialize issues. Is it how Obi thinks that they will vote for him? Is by telling Nigerians, President did not call Sheyi. That's what Sheyi told me. That's the you and your gossip will tell Sheyi. I mean, why not say something concrete? Tell Nigerians something concrete. You begin to capitalize in any small thing that nobody you want to play politics with everything. Meanwhile, you want another party here, you couldn't stand the crisis, you ran away.
The former deputy governor.
So then let's even assume that Makinde failed to call the presidency. Now, is it not the right of the president, Tinubu, to try and call Makinde, encourage him, give him hope that, oh, we will do everything to make sure we rescue these people? I know most of the APC apologists will tell me the president doesn't need the Makinde to rescue those children. Or calling Makinde will not change anything, just like Wike said. But the question I will also put to them is that it is over 50 days now. What has happened? Nothing. The people are still in the bushes or in the bush. Children, young as 2 years old, is among them. What has the president done? What has the military done? What has the security agency done? What is the function of the DSS? But not worry. If it's a DSS, only they are prick the rest because of me and you. So they show their power when it comes to come to us. So now let's leave it that for now. We'll come back to it later. There's another video I want us to watch of David Umahi. This time, he is responding to also Peter Obi. We all know, if you've seen this picture a few weeks ago, Peter Obi made a picture where he showed the country of the road that was just finished constructing, getting spoiled after construction, not even up to a month or 3 months. So, David Umahi, the engineer, the professor of practice, came out to defend himself. Let's watch this video. We'll come back.
Peter Obi went to a construction site and he saw the portion that work is ongoing. He stood there and they took a picture. And that's why I say, why is governors reduced to comment? You know, this is the Bini Asaba flowing into the Summit Junction. And that Summit Junction in Asaba flows into the First Niger Bridge. And this is, you know, a hell for commuters for so many years until President came on board. It's part of the emergency commitment of the president, you know, to attending to all the bottlenecks all over the country. And then you went and stood there. Is it the president that did it? Shall Rome be built in a day? Are you not seeing what this man is doing? Are you not seeing what he's doing in Enugu and Isha that you did not care? You didn't pay any attention. And so when people, you know, try to be funny in the name of opposition, it's not.
This is to show to you guys that Peter Obi know how to turn that button. He's turning their button and they cannot resist it. And the more they try to defend themselves, the more they look more stupid to the public. Now, there's another sad part I want us to also listen to. This time, we're going to watch this interview again. I guess this part, most of us might have missed it from Lucky Edu and Peter Obi interview. In this part where he's talking about how he has been neglected by the people he knows. The people he knew them. They are his friends. But because of politics, and because they are also afraid of how Tinubu government will treat them if they have any association with Peter Obi. Let's watch that interview.
Through the Anansi people I know at the airport, they will not greet me. Because they are fearing that if they greet me,
they become targets of the government.
Thank you. And I have people send me invitation and say, my son, my daughter is wedding, but please don't come. Yes. Truly, I'm telling you, I'm doing this, but I just want to notify, but don't come. I'm doing burial of my days, but don't come. These are my friends.
Because they're afraid of being targeted by the government.
Completely. I'm doing 70th birthday, I'm doing 60. Peter, you know how these people are. Don't come.
Wow.
What country is that? You can't live like that. And everybody's saying, Peter, be careful. Peter, be careful. What is being careful? I went to, but the governor said, this man has not called. And I said this. They said, no, Peter. But I've told my children. I've told my wife. Whatever happens, so be it.
You sued your ex-wife ally, Kenneth Okonkwo, to court.
Yes.
He has said that is anti-democratic because it's a question of freedom of speech, that other people he attacked on your behalf did not sue him to court. Why should you?
Thank you very much. Kenneth Okonkwo said, as my spokesperson, he has so many hidden things that if he's provoked or sued, he will bring out. And that's the only thing I'm suing him, to bring those things out, because we must now examine the background of those who want to serve. We are tired of getting in there and we find out that, true, they used to do this, true, they used to do that. Let's examine it now so that if I'm not qualified, I'll withdraw.
Some of the people who criticize you say your army that led you to win the election in Lagos State and in other states that people didn't expect, that army has dwindled because those voters think, for whatever reason, that their vote will not count, that an opposition party cannot win against the current government.
It is designed so. And that's why I'm appealing to them.
So what they are trying to do here is to isolate Peter Obi, to try to tell him, why are you fighting with the federal might? We have the power. We can diminish you. But they forgot that Peter Obi does not have the elite. The people are with Peter Obi, and that is why he is still standing to this very moment. And that brings me to another serious question or serious video of our one and only Danny Buala, or Danny Buala. In this part of the interview where he was asked, why is it that the government has failed to rescue these children? And then you know that how Danny Buala really have two maths in real time. Two different opinions against themselves in real time. Let's watch that interview.
In every state where a kidnapping takes place, the foundation for the complaint should start with that government.
And it's over 50 days, if I'm not mistaken. Those children are still in captivity. Is it that they are forgotten? Is there anything that can be done? Because they are suffering there.
We know they are alive and they are well. To bring them, to get them alive is much more important than whatever anybody is saying in the news. If you use lethal force, you may end up jeopardizing the life of the people that are kidnapped. When you have a case of what we call hostage taking, the number one responsibility of government is to rescue them and rescue them alive. But if we hear one person has been killed, then we'll have to use the other measures available.
Somebody was beheaded though.
Yes, so that incident that has happened of the person who was beheaded when they began. Now, I want to give you two scenarios, and I want to ask you to advise me. Should the government now forcefully begin bombing everywhere looking for them because one person was beheaded and there is a possibility that the rest will be killed? Or tell me what you think we should do.
So now, for many Nigerians, For many Nigerians, they remember the rather embarrassing video when you had the interview in Al Jazeera. Did you ever demand an apology from Mehdi Hassan after, because you said about 20 to 30 minutes of that interview was cut off? What did you do to ensure that at least your dignity was restored after that interview?
We're in court in England.
You're currently in court.
Yeah, they apologized to me privately. I said they should put it on social media. They said they will not put it on social media. It will affect their credibility because it's not just them, but their mother programmers at the Al Jazeera network. What was the element of the apology? The element of the apology was that they should have told me that part of what they told me was a talking point. They were also going to interrogate me on my credibility supporting the person I attacked before. That by their ethics, they ought to have told me, but that they are sorry, they didn't tell me that. But that is not the only place where the infraction, because I call a number of media analysts, including Piers Morgan, whom I contacted through a third party, and confirmed that what they did was wrong, is that the program was recorded. If you're like people who are bold, if you call yourself a journalist that is fact checker, run your program live now. Let people judge live. If you're thinking straight, they will know. You took the creative control of the program. You did a recording program. Ethical issue demand that you publish exactly as was recorded. That was not what Mehdi Hassan did. The program was recorded 1 hour, 30 minutes, and they published 49 minutes. But that's not even the point. Deeper point in it is that they took out catching points where I was fact-checking him, and people in the crowd were clapping. Then they brought out the one that he was saying, and people were clapping for him. But beyond that, he led people to believe that what he released was the exact picture of what happened. But in fact, he went and checked for previous videos of my comment in the course of the campaign. Caught and came and brought it to that program that was recorded. You asked me a question, I denied. Then you attach this one. We call it cut and join in media. And after you finish doing that, which means it's a smear campaign. After doing that, because you didn't give me the opportunity to react to it, instead of when you're publishing, tell the people this is a video where Boala denies so and so. So we had to bring his past to remind him so that the viewers will know that other factors that were brought in were the things you said before, but they were brought in for a check that. They led people to believe that I was asked the question, I denied, they played it, and I denied, they played it, and I denied. Then the final jogger, he took away the opening remark where I told him, the first 2-3 questions you asked, yes, I said against Ashwaju. And I added, I even said things more than this. But that is not what you call to interview me. So if you are going to continue on this line of question, I will deny them. He took that one out. Because if he left it, anybody who saw how I denied whatever he said will know that I had already answered the question, but because he keeps bringing it, I decided to deny. That was where the concept of this, what they call unethical conduct of a professional came to be. And when they apologized to me, I said, no, put it on social media. They said they will not. So I instructed my lawyers in England to go to court.
So the case is currently in court?
Yes.
Okay, well, I guess we'll wait the verdict of that.
Because my advisors in England said it's a defamation of character.
Okay.
First, he said that they haven't rescued them, but those people, if they unalive anyone, they will face serious consequence. Then the interviewer asked him, but let him know that. But they removed person head not quite long. Then the story changed. Then he give excuse why that one was not valid. That one is not needed. Only after now, that is when they can take action. If you could not take action for more than 50-something days, when will you take action? Children, a baby of 2 years or even less than 2 years, is with them in the bush for over 50 days. And the government has done nothing. There is no repercussion for bandits. They are rehabilitating them day and night to the military to the police, to any security agency that is available for them. And you want these people to stop doing what they are doing when there is incentive for them to continue doing what they are doing. Another thing to show that our politicians, they are not serious. This is the House of Assembly, where somebody come out, one of the Senate House of Assembly member, Honorable, came out to say, okay, he want to raise a motion to summon the president to the parliament so that he can defend and tell the country what he is doing to safeguard Nigerians. See how it was shut down by Percy Papa, people where you think say they are fighting for your own interest. Let's watch them.
Responsible for implementation of budget should be the people to be invited here. And two, Mr. Speaker. Secondly, Mr. Speaker. Secondly, it will be insensitive, Mr. Speaker, to close the house and open weeks because of contractors. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Yes. Sit down! Sit down! Sit down! Honorable colleagues! Sit down! Honorable.
That is your honorable, as you call them. Those people are not honorable. They are dishonorable members of House of Assembly. And not all this, how will I say, let me not use the word because I'm on YouTube. If not, I will say all these nuisance, they are not legislator anymore. They are nuisance to the society. And these are the clear example of the Olodo uprising. Not be Katafe and what's in the other name again. Those are not Olodo uprising. The Olodo uprising are the one making our law. Because those are the ones that have effect on our life. What Katafe do or does is for its own personal gain or its own personal life. What Katafe do will not affect me. But what the Olodo uprising in the House of Assembly, in the government house, in our ministry, what it does will affect our life, our generation to come. So if we are to stop the Olodo uprising, we should focus on this Olodo uprising. See them in our house floor. Thank you guys. And we'll be waiting for you guys on the comment section below. But before I go, guys, please, if you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, click on the bell icon so that whenever I drop any latest update, you'll be notified. Bye-bye.